Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Press conference by inviting on stage the director and head of content, Amazon Prime Video India, Mr. Vijay Subramanian.
Woo!
I promise I don't have any jokes. All right, and I'm not even going to try and compete with this bunch or the bunch waiting behind. This is indeed a very, very special and proud moment for us. This is our first returning season on Prime Video India. And it makes me, I've got goosebumps every time I think about it. This journey started a little over 2 years ago. And it's been a great ride, and it feels so nice to bring the COMICSTAAN, the second season, to all of our customers on the 12th of July. Comedy has a very special place in the lives of our customers, and we try our best to provide them with the latest and greatest of comedy, as you've just seen these two folks ably demonstrate. We're still waiting for their specials though, but while we're doing that, I think it's also very important to underline the fact that our commitment to comedy is not just through specials. It's a really deep one where we believe that it's equally important for Prime Video to be able to suss out the next big comic, and that's what COMICSTAAN is all about. We wouldn't be here today if we did not have the enthusiasm of some of the best comics in the industry willing to not just judge but mentor participants, and the enthusiasm of contestants themselves. A great example of how widely loved and enjoyed COMICSTAAN is two of them are right here in front of you. And it's been a crazy journey. It's been full of laughs, but I think what's most encouraging to us is just the sheer amount of talent this country has to offer, and the excitement and enthusiasm and encouragement that customers are giving this talent. We've seen many careers bloom, and I'm hoping that you guys are equally successful.
Blooming guys, blooming.
Well, there's a joke in there. And I don't want to hold up proceedings any further. We are super excited about bringing COMICSTAAN Season 2 back. And we're very happy that if the first season was a rush, this one is an even crazier rush. So I think it just speaks to the contestants and the judges overall. And and none of this would have been possible without our collaborators who've been probably the most supportive in our quest for comedy, and that happens to be OML. They've been great production partners, and a lot of credit to them in making this happen. So I guess now it's time for you to introduce the next set of people.
Thank you, Vijay. We would now like to call upon Dhruv Seth, Managing Partner of OML, and Kriti Gogia, Project Head at OML, to say a few words.
Hi guys, it's great to be here, and as Vijay rightly said, we're more than lucky to have collaborators like Amazon, who's believed in us, believed in comedy by itself, not only by bringing the show back again, but doing like a number of specials in varied genres, improv, sketch comedy, stand-up comedy, and a summation which is COMICSTAAN itself. And we couldn't be happier to bring this season back to you guys, and Kriti's gonna tell you how this season is bigger, better than last year.
Hi everyone. Just to go back to what COMICSTAAN's main concept was, to obviously provide a platform to showcase new and upcoming talent and obviously hone them in the skill of comedy. I think season 1 managed to do that successfully, and we can say that that showed in the numbers, it showed in the amount of love that everybody offered towards the show, but mostly it was showcased when the audiences actually went ahead and bought tickets for live shows of each of these contestants. After the release of the show, our contestants have done over 300 shows across 40 cities, which have all been sold out. When it comes to season 2, I think at the core, the concept remains the same. Although I would say that we've taken a more in-depth approach towards comedy in this season. So while the scale of the set design may have gone up, I feel like it's a better reflection of what a live comedy venue would be like, which is a much more enhanced experience even for viewers. So if you haven't ever been to a live comedy show, I think this is the best version that you can get of it right off your screens. With respect to mentoring, which is one of the biggest aspects of our show, again, like last year, we went and touched upon the genres of comedy, which became a part of the daily comedic lingo for everybody. This season, again, you'll see our lovely mentors actually get into a little more in-depth knowledge. So there's a lot more to learn there as well. Lastly, of course, the main two elements of our show, the talent, the contestants of season 2. The quality has surprised us, the amount of content and the kind of content that season 2 contestants have brought forward.
Yeah, right.
They were better than season 1 contestants.
Much better.
Yeah. So it was amazing. It actually surprised each and every one of us. And lastly, I have to give a big, big thank you to our mentors, our judges, because without their support with these comedians, on and off camera, mind you, I don't think our comedians could have evolved into the versions of themselves that they are. They have turned out to be much better comedians, and you will see that in the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dhruv and Kriti.